How are you?
Good. How are you, girl?
Oh, great. It's so great to see you.
Yes.
Could you give us a brief introduction to yourself?
Oh man. All right. Well, my name is Tahira Williams. I'm from Bristol, Pennsylvania, but I reside in Philadelphia. Right now, I've been running my social media agency for about 3 years, and it's going pretty good. It's slow, but that's because I'm new to business. Period. I've been a 9 to 5 worker my whole life, but I decided to switch roles when I became a mom and try to do things the non-traditional way. So I opened that, and then I've been doing Ms.T events for about, I guess you can say that started in like 2013, 2014. It's been a long time. And I put on my own showcases and special events for people. And that came from going to Bucks County Community College and Temple University and Virginia Intermont, with a focus in event planning, marketing, and like design. And then and then I decided to start a nonprofit after my mom passed away in 2015 called 1111, and it's focused on the youth and helping kids like just grow and mature within themselves in this crazy world while having to deal with the passing of a parent or both parents. So it's like a youth healing group, like ministry for kids, so that they can stay focused and not worry about death so much. That's pretty much it.
So, oh wow, thank you for that great introduction, and that's a huge and beautiful way to reach, way to look alive. Like you face an obstacle and then you made that obstacle into like a beautiful butterfly. That's like really good.
Yeah,
So
girl.
yeah.
I've been playing basketball since I could pick a basketball up. So after my mom passed away, I kind of put the basketball down, and then I guess took life a little bit more serious. I guess I had no chance. I had no choice, so I had to do it. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at right now.
Wow. Thank you for a great introduction. And I'm gonna ask a few questions, and you should
Okay.
feel free to answer it. If you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to answer. It's completely
All
okay.
right, that's fine.
Also, can you speak about your now, like right now in this space, in this moments? What is your now?
I guess my now would be just helping people build their businesses through my social media agency, T Fresh Edits. Being able to give people like reasonable cost and keeping my word with helping them through the process of becoming a business owner by doing all the middleman stuff. And it's challenging because I'm taking on other people's challenges, but it's rewarding because they get to say that I helped them through the process. Well, my business and my team helped them through the process because it's a lot of people, from like the logo designers to the people who print the things out. So it's like a whole bunch of people in this web of business, but it's really cool. It's a cool situation. And that's really my now right now. It's really helping people through my business. It was focused, T Fresh Edits, it was focused on helping women, single moms, and like just single moms really be able to start their own business and be able to overcome that not having to do that 9 to 5 and being able to be a mom and go home with their kids. Like it was the worst thing for me to go to Team Toyota. That's who I was working at the time when I was pregnant with my son, and having to stand up all day and night. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. And I wasn't frustrated. Everyone else was frustrated too. So I just ended up quitting. And then I said, I need to do something. And at that time, but still now, podcasts were just the thing that I was just into. And I was just so determined to figure something out with my like Aquarius type mindset where I think I could do everything. And I was like, I have to stick to something because I want to do everything and I try everything, but I haven't really stuck to anything super, super intensely long and like dug into it besides basketball. So it's like, all right, let me try something. So this social media agency and like printing services and stuff has been like really intense, with helping people get their businesses up and started. And it's all different types of like genre of people. Like there's rich people who need help with minimal things, and there's people who are like broke and they really need help with like expensive type situations and need like, to figure out ways to get things. It's just all like game plan and strategy, and it's fun. And that's definitely what I'm focused on right now, because it just was helping my brand grow with the reputation of just that communication and being on top of these clients that I have and stuff like that. It's fun. And they count on me, and I'm someone who is self-taught. So that's crazy to me. And they think that's crazy too. And I'm like, well, listen, we're gonna do it, whatever we gotta do. I don't really know, but we be making stuff up, stuff on the way, or I take strategies from other companies and then utilize it with my clients and see if it works, see if it doesn't. So it's all different types of stuff, but they like my business like strategicness, so I'm sticking with my business and I'm just gonna keep on going.
That's good. But before you keep going, can you tell us how did you get, what has like impacted you and also like led you to your now?
Oh yeah, definitely my son for sure. Because I want to just be able to like give him like whatever. I want to like be able to give him whatever because my mom gave me whatever, and it's just like awarding. So that's a big reason why I just have to do it. Like there's nothing else to it.
All right. So now as you keep going, how did you see your now transforming into the future and becoming your next now? How do you see that next now?
Oh well, definitely like hmm. So one thing is that my son, like, he's around people who are always in this like tech world. Like he hasn't touched a toy in like a long time. Like he like draws and like colors. He'll do stuff like that with his hands where he has to like figure out different puzzles and ways to make things look a different way. But when it comes to sitting there and just playing with kitty things, he just doesn't do it anymore. And it's because he sees his mom and his dad on the computer, on our computers, and he's watching what we're doing. His father is a video editor, so he's been editing for over 8 years. So he sits there as a 3 year old and watches us, and he watches me design websites. So it's very intense, this household. And I just am really focused on bringing my youth organization connected to my social media agency so that these kids can start to build their own businesses sooner and sooner and sooner, because I can see, excuse me, I can see my son wanting, he already asked for a camera already because his dad does it. So if he already knows how to play the PlayStation, then I know if he sits here and he can watch us at 3 years old to do something, that he might be able to do it in a after repetition and teaching him tricks and stuff. Like, so I'm just mind blown at being a mom and seeing how fast my son is grasped onto things. And like his threes are very intense because you learn how to like potty train and all this crazy stuff. And I'm just like, wow. So my mindset has shifted from teaching the older generation, the older crowd, to like the 20-year-olds and like younger on really getting businesses started. And it's challenging because they don't have money, but at the end of the day, sometimes it's not always about money. And that's another thing that I learned. I've been knew that, but when you're doing it for yourself, it's like, do I take this money or do I take this communication and relationship? And it's like, dang, like I need the relationship, whatever. So it's like either sometimes you gotta do things for free, sometimes you gotta do things for really low and you don't want to, but at the end, it's like so beneficial. So it's just like all the strategic things I've been learning over the times. And the youth is the now. So, and the youth is always going to be the everything. So that's like where my mindset has been shifting slowly, because I want to hit people who have money, but I want to hit people who are going to be the people who have the money in the end. Like,
That's to see how a young individual such as yourself can see the future as not just being her, but also being the next generation and trying to like improve like the future for them and working
Yeah.
for them, working with them as well too. That's like a huge benefit to, and also as a woman, that's like inspiring to see a woman entrepreneur such as yourself to try to help the next generation, because that's like beyond anything, that's like a huge step in this generation, in this
Yeah.
space, so that's really good, and that's really really very beautiful and so forth. And the following question is how has you have spoken about your mother and her passing, my condolence,
Mhm.
and single motherhood and so forth. Can you put that all in like a short concept of how has that impacted you within your now?
Um, it just that's a that's an intense question. Oh man. You just have to remember who you're doing it for. And I mean, I don't really know honestly. There's good days and there's bad days, but at the end of the day, like no one else is gonna do it for you. So with all the death that happens all the time, it's just like what else are you gonna do? Like, are you gonna kill yourself? I don't think so. So the only other thing to do is do it. So that's like pretty much it.
That's really good. And if you could give like an advice or a motivational statement to the audience, what would it be, and how would you state it?
My motivational advice to anybody would just be to build those relationships and like don't burn bridges because you just never know when you're going to need somebody pretty much. And that's like in life and that's through business. And a lot of people do that all the time and then they're stuck. And then they just are stuck. And it's like, oh my gosh, if you never did that, if you just stayed consistent with every person and kept, not like favored aside ever in the business aspect, then it's like you're going to be fine. Because at the end of the day, like it's business and people know that.
That's good. There's no need to burn bridges when you have to go to the other side. And so that's really good. What are your platform?
So, where people can find me at? So T Fresh Edits is a website where people can they can go on there and they can purchase like banners, business cards, logos, or they can get a website designed by me, and it's called tfreshedits.com. And yeah, I'm on social media and I'm on Facebook, but mainly I like people to go to my website because I have a blog on there. It's mainly the things I put on there is just stuff about the business, little announcements, not too many things because blogging is very time sensitive and once I get into something, I like to keep going. So I don't want to get too heavy right now into my website blog, but I do like the traffic and I want people to just get comfortable with seeing that I always have it updated. There's always a new logo on there every day. I mean, logo, sorry. There's always a new quote on there every single day just to motivate people to keep going. And it's yeah, I try to make my website more interactive so that you can navigate through it and learn a little bit about me, learn a bit about my team. There's a page up there called the Fresh Family, and you can learn about the people who I work with. And I wrote little information about them, and you can check out their work as well. But yeah, I'd like people to just know about my business, T Fresh Edits.
Yeah, that's good. So you don't have an Instagram or Facebook page by itself? No?
For me or for the business?
For yourself or your business, whichever you want to know
Oh
about.
yeah, yeah. So the business Facebook page is TFRESHEDITS T Fresh Edits, and then as well as the Instagram page. They're the same, and we're on TikTok as well.
Thank you so much for allowing us to, for allowing this time to be now, and for allowing you to, and for allowing us to be able to capture your beauty of how life is evolving you into a wonderful entrepreneur and how you are inspiring younger generation. We look forward to seeing more of you and more seeing like how fresh can the tea get.
I like that.
and and to everybody out there, we really hope that you are able to be inspired by can I call you Ty or
Yeah, Ms.T is cool.
okay by Ms.T and see how can Ms.T lead you into your next feature? How can Ms.T decorate your web page, or how can she help you in be inspired by anything that you have in mind? Contact her through her social media, and I will have them down below. And the time is now to be inspired, to go ahead and reach for that goal, to strive for that next now, to always know that you are able to reach it no matter what. And thank you so much, Ms.T, for being an awesome person. And the time is now for you to move
Yes,
ahead.
thank you, Regina. Thank you.
All right.